Hello everybody, welcome all of you. My name is Shivaraman, Director of Europe Study Center. Today we are going to discuss about a very important topic, free education versus free services, and what is happening in the abroad education industry and how this commission factor is impacting students going abroad in a very big way. And all these things we are going to discuss with proof in this particular YouTube live. And the format is very simple. You all can type your questions. If at all you want to ask me any questions, you can text to the number 9884457722 and we will answer the same in this YouTube live session, or even after the session you can text us and we will write you back. So let's go ahead and start the topic. That is, as we have posted in the thumbnail, free education versus free services. This is what we are going to discuss today, and let's change to the first slide. Free education, pan-India level, promoting it only Europe Study Center and no one else promotes it, only ESE. Whereas when it comes to the other abroad education companies or industry, whatever it is, everybody promotes this US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and also they claim we do free services. So this is what we are going to discuss in the next few minutes. What is the ideology behind free education or affordable education, and what is the ideology behind these free services offered by the agents and consultants, and the students are being made to spend higher. So this is what we are going to discuss in detail in this session. So let's go to the second slide. So as I told you before, in abroad education industry, everybody promotes only US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. No other agents or consultants, they will not promote 99%, I mean Germany, Norway, Finland, Sweden, Czech Republic, even though they give high quality, affordable, free education, or also with medium of instruction English, nobody promotes these countries. Why? Everybody promotes only US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. They do not promote these European countries. The answer is, as you always know, commission. Only when the agents make the students spend lot of money, they get commissions. If they promote free education like what I promote, if they promote affordable education like 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs per year fee structure, they don't get commissions. Only when you make the student spend 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, make him sell his ancestral properties, take huge education loan, that is when they can get 10 to 15% of the tuition fees paid to the institutions in the form of commission. That is how it is. This is the problem. And what they claim, we do free services to abroad education students. What free services? How do they pay their electricity bill? There is nothing called as free services. Because of commissions, students are being pushed into these sort of countries. And please remember, okay, the university is paying commission to the agents. What is my problem? I only paid the fees that is listed on the website. Fine. The UK promoting agent or a consultant will not promote Oxford, Cambridge or London School of Economics. Why? Naya paisa commission they will not get. They promote universities and colleges lesser in quality, inferior ones, which pays commission to the agents because nobody joins there in majority of the cases. So the excellent formula here is lower the university ranking, lower the quality of education given by the universities and colleges, higher the commission. You want more commission, you promote more and more useless universities, degraded universities where students do not join, private institutions, especially for technical programs I am trying to say. Lesser the quality of education or lesser the university's profile, more is the commission. This is where the problem starts. And the greedy nature kicks in and they tend to promote the inferior ones, the super expensive ones, so that they can earn more commission. And who gets affected here? The students and parents. And who gets benefited here? Everyone else. And which this particular truth nobody explains to the students. So please understand, lesser the quality of education, higher the commission. So let's move to the next slides. And you can always ask me for proof. which I always represent in all of my sessions. The commission structure. This is for UK. And of course, I have morphed the universities' names for obvious reason, where you could see. This is why everybody so vehemently promotes UK, Ireland and all these countries. Why? Huge commissions, nothing else. And I don't promote UK and Ireland all my life because there is absolutely no point. I don't see students going to UK and Ireland for education. I'll tell you why. And look at the commission percentages here. And there is also a slab system, my dear friends. You find 1 to 9 students, commission is 8.5%. And you find 10 to 19 students, the commission is 9%. And if you could find 40 to 99 students, you get a commission of 10%. There is even 11%, 12% also commissions. Approximately even up to goes to 15-25% also. That is why they promote UK. They push students into UK. It's so easy. Easily you will get the visa when it comes to UK, Ireland, and they also get huge commissions. And I am the only person in entire India who has not sent a single student to UK or Ireland or Scotland, whatever it is. Single student I have not sent. Never. In my 4 offices, by the way, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore, whatever I speak pertains only to these 4 offices. I have never promoted UK or Ireland for the sake of commissions. Never ever. So, whichever is not beneficial for the student community, we all should join hands and not promote these things. That is the most important thing. Or else we should not be in the education industry. So, we'll go to the next slide. And this is the Australia commission sheet. Why many agents, consultants, are so desperate to make Indian students spend almost 1 crore rupees for their masters? Almost, not exactly. Almost 1 crore for their masters. What is your joy? Commission joy. As you could see here, 12% commission, 10% commission. And some companies even get commissions in the first year, even in the second year. All parents' hard-earned money. All the money taken from education loan, a major portion goes to the agents for commission. That's why they are pushing students into these sort of countries. And they hide countries like Norway, Sweden, Finland, Portugal, Hungary, Czech Republic, etc., etc. Why? No commission. This the students and parents do not know. And never ever compromise, the university or your course for the sake of the country. It's like operation success and patient no more. University and course is everything. As long as you plan to study in a developed country, university and course is everything. Then only the country. But when you compromise the university and the course for the sake of country, sorry to say, it's nothing but path towards a disaster. Let's move to the next slide. And this, as I showed you here, this is the commission slides for Australia. And you could see the commission structure for US. Huge commissions. $1,000, $2,000, you all could read it at your leisure and understand. And please see to it that whenever an agent says, we do free services, okay, immediately run away from that particular place. Because free services, when an agent says, it just simply means he is dumping you into a university or a college where he gets more commission. And students should immediately remember, lower the quality of education, higher the commission. So don't get into these sort of scams. This is what I wanted to say. And then the next slide. This is for Canada. Even though they replace 80% of the fees, tuition, Indian students' visas, but you could see the commissions. Huge commissions. 10% of tuition fees, 15% of tuition fees. 15% of tuition fees up to 2 terms. Wow. Excellent, right? That is why they push students into these sort of countries basically. And a Canada promoting agent will never promote the University of Toronto or British Columbia in their country. They promote the inferior, degraded PG diploma courses. Huge commissions. This is the aspect why they are so vehemently promoting, Canada. Let's move to the next slide. Before that, I have a question here. So let me open this. Hi sir, my name is Balaji. I am 24 years old. I have completed my bachelor degree in 2022 and my MBA in 2024. I have also 6 months away. I am interested to study supply chain management. Am I eligible for September 2026? Balaji, you are eligible for 2026 September intake. So contact us. We'll be more than happy to guide you. We have no problems in processing students' file until the age of 25, 26 maximum. Okay. So yeah. Now let's get back to the PowerPoint. So yeah, this is the point here. Commission the only mission. And you all may ask for proof. I have given the proof here. The Guardian article. The UK university is paying millions in agent fees to recruit international students. Student recruitment industry has rapidly expanded as universities become increasingly dependent on income from overseas students. This is how it is. And please remember this also. Whenever the institution's focus is making money, even when you search through a microscope for quality education, you are not going to find. When the institution's focus is making money, just kick those options out. Join institutions which focus is not making money. That is where you will have an opportunity to develop skill development, opportunity to develop your skills, and eventually take you to an employment. Very, very important. So join the institutions whose commitment or whose intention is not to make money. That is the most important thing. Yeah. So let's go to the next slide. And you look at this article. Whenever I look at this article, it really pains. Indian students queue up in front of Tim Hortons in Canada for a job, part-time job. Thanks to all the agents and consultants who made this happen. Disaster. And I don't blame the single student or parent of the student standing in this queue. These innocent students are victims who were told, put your foot into Canada, your life is settled. This is what they have been promised. You will get job, you will get PR, you will get citizenship. You can make a lot of money during part-time jobs. Even we sit and listen all these fake, foolish, degraded promises. Even today agents say this. But single student, we don't give such assurances. We are going to talk about it. Why should our students stand like this in front of a restaurant for a part-time job? Why? Why? My students do not stand like this. Plus, I don't encourage part-time job. That's a different story altogether. And again, I say, I don't blame the students here. It is the greedy nature of the agents and consultants who push the students into part-time jobs. This is what has happened. So, whenever something is so good to hear, don't listen to it. That's all I wanted to say. So, then the next slide. And what does the BBC call the international students coming to their country? Cash cows. Will anybody like to get treated like a cash cow and get milked left, right and center? And this is why I don't promote all these things. This UK, I don't promote it. No point. Look at the article. I am not calling any students cash cows. This is the BBC which has termed the international students coming to their country. Amazing, isn't it? And even though the agents know that students will be treated and milked like a cash cow, they still promote it. Why? We don't care whatever happens to the student. All I want is money, paisa. That's it. Commission, 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 commission. That's it. It pains. Now, I am a single person in entire India who has not sent a single student to UK or Ireland or Scotland, whatever it is. Never. Never. You may say it's also in Europe. People think Europe Study Center, I promote all these things. No. Never. So then we go to the next slide. And we need to look into the visa aspect, which is very, very important. And look at this slide here. USA 40% visa refused. 40%. Canada 80% visa refused. When visa refused levels are 80%, and why people conducting study in Canada education fair, I don't understand. Where they are so optimistic that next year will be 100%, I am not sure. 80% visa refused. Australia and New Zealand 50% approximately. These are all official data published on all the top newspapers. So why do they refuse Indian students? Very simple. They just simply say currently you guys are not wanted. You are not required here. That is what they say. That is why the visas are getting refused. And never ever go to a country which doesn't welcome Indian talent, which doesn't respect Indian talent. Because there could be several geopolitical reasons why they are doing that. We don't want to get into it. But currently, Do not go to countries where you are not welcome. That's so obvious. When they are kicking us out, why knock their doors? Yeah. Then let's go to the next slide. And we at Europe Study Center, we promote the Schengen countries, which is like 29 countries, out of which all the top 20 countries I promote. We have secured 99% visa success ratio. Open challenge. Can anybody even come near to this success percentage? Not possible. Genuine students, genuine universities are the only reason, and genuine documents, by the way. That is why we get 99% visa success ratio across my 4 offices: Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, Bangalore. And by the way, please remember, whatever I tell here pertains only to the 4 offices I operate. I am not talking about any of the other branches. Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, Bangalore, 99% visa success ratio. It's an open challenge. Anybody to beat this figure? Never. Just not possible. Because we promote the top public universities in that particular country. We promote premier institutions and excellent interested students. So it's a win-win-win situation. Next slide. So, what is the motive of Europe Study Center? Are we against all these English-speaking countries? No. US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You get an admission into a top public universities in these particular countries or top business schools. And your father is ready to spend crores of rupees in tuition fees and living expenses. And you also have excellent grades to get into the top institutions in these countries. Who is going to stop you, my dear friends? It's all, your parents' money. Please proceed. But the problem starts here. Okay, you got admitted in top institutions, taking education loan, problem. Huge education loan, it's a big issue. And you get into these countries, study in inferior universities and colleges, and also take education loan. That's a very big problem. This is what I want to avoid. Never compromise your universities for the sake of country. This is what it is. Very, 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 very important. Then we move to the next slide. What is our model? Okay, I have been talking about all the agents, consultants, the abroad education industry model, etc., etc. So what is Europe Study Center offering to the younger generation? First of all, we are the only company who promotes free education for the past 15-16 years at pan-India level. Europe Study Center. The fees is either free or 3 lakhs per year onwards. And I am not guaranteeing anybody free education or affordable education, nothing. I am just telling you what are all the options available. Again, free education not everybody can get. It's either free or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure. And living expenses are separate, which starts from 30,000 rupees per month. Because people think free education means everything is free. No. And as I told you, no commission model. Especially for technical programs, top public universities that we promote, Naya Paisa, they will not pay commission. So how do we run our offices? We openly explain what is our charges. We openly explain what is our expenses with the GST collected in the bank account. Simple, open, transparent process. And we apply only for the number 1, number 2, number 3 ranked public universities in that particular country. That's it. You have 2 options. You can go to an agent consultant giving you free services who charges hell a lot of money in tuition fees and study in degraded universities. Or you have this option offered by Europe Study Center. You can opt for free or affordable education and study in top public universities and clearly know what is the charges and expenses involved. That's it. As I told you before, open, transparent model. We move to the next slide. And abroad education industry's marketing tools, it's very important. Very, very important. Still they keep saying this, you will get permanent residency. You can settle in that particular country. Use the study visa as an entry. How rubbish, how foolish. When the country says study visa, the purpose is to study. Future anything can happen, but your prime objective should be studies. That is why they give you study visa. And the agents promote it in such a way that, it's a entry ticket for your citizenship. That's how they tell the students and fool them out. You will get permanent residency, you will get citizenship and you can earn a lot of money during part-time job. This is what they keep telling students. And the job is guaranteed, as if these people are going to get them an employment. Job is guaranteed. We will give you scholarships. And the latest scam, apply to UK and get a smartphone. and we give you laptop. What? And people also ask me, sir, are you giving anything for free? I said, no. No offers, no discounts, no gimmicks, no sugar-coated promises, nothing. Our focus is skill development. We work towards that particular topic, that particular mission. And any of them telling this, and also they provide free services when you hire their services, where their work. When they say free services, it's obviously commission paying universities. When it's commission paying university, obviously it's degraded ones. Especially for technical programs, be cautious. Then we move to the next slide. And then what do we promise to the students? We promise high quality education at affordable cost. This is what it is. Students have options to select free education, affordable education, and all these options. And our encouragement is always spend less, learn more. We do not encourage students to sell their ancestral properties to go abroad. Never. Never. Our ideology, spend less, learn more. Why sell ancestral properties? Why take huge education loan? In fact, to study in a European country is cheaper compared to studying in India. This is the reality. People spending 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs tuition fees and hostel and living expenses. It's cheaper to study in a European country compared to studying in India. And then you could see here, job. Don't ask us job guarantee. Sir, that agent is giving, this agent is giving, please go enroll with them. I don't run a job consultancy to give you a job. People are still asking this. Job purely depends upon the skill set. This skill set should be matching the requirements set by the industries and companies. That's it. And you can develop your skill set only by studying in top ranked public institutions. And in fact, we discourage students doing part-time jobs. We tell them, focus on your studies, develop your skill set and take a full-time job. But if you still want to do it, you can do it. Nobody can stop you. See to it that it doesn't affect your studies. That is very important. And as always, no false promises. I don't assure visa, free education, nothing to anybody. But we deliver. We deliver. Without promising, we deliver. And to get a job completely depends upon the student skill set. And the next is how we differ. As I told you, we promote the top ranked institutions and top business schools. And no commission model. We explain openly what are our charges. And we do not promote these local colleges, PG diplomas, etc. And I don't promote 1-year masters for technical programs. And we always encourage students to spend less and learn more. This is what is our fundamental, ideology. Then moving to the next slide. And we have posted 100 interviews, my dear friends. Any other company who had sent students abroad, have they posted even 20-30 interviews in their YouTube channel? No. What we have done, from my 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore, we have posted 100 interviews in our YouTube channel. 100. Why others cannot post? So open challenge. Why? Because only when you have a foundation, you can build a 100-story building. When the foundation is only commissions and degraded universities and colleges, how can you build success stories? I'm not telling other students are not successful. But even if they have been successful, it's purely based on their own efforts. Because here we place students into top public universities. TU Delft in Netherlands, KTH in Sweden, and top public universities in Germany. And you could see in the interviews which university they have studied, which current company they are working, all open, transparently posted. And all your brothers and sisters only. So please watch these interviews and you will get so much idea. And they are going to tell you what all challenges they faced, how they overcome from that. And these 100 videos will be of great help to the students and parents, all in English, few in Tamil also. And we have even interviewed students whom we had sent at UG level itself, who is currently working there. Same applies to post-graduation. And as again I say, no other agent or consultant can even post 20-30 interviews in their YouTube channel. And even if you guys post, I'm so happy. But please explain how much they spend for the education. This has not been an issue when it comes to the expenses our students spend. Okay, then we go to the next slide. And lastly, these are the 5 points if your planning is fine. First is, say no to PG diploma courses. Avoid 1-year degree. And always Don't take huge education loan, spend less, learn more. And don't leave much gap after your undergraduation. This is also very important. And as I always say, let's opt for spend less, learn more, and let's abolish the commission model because it's impacting the students left, right, and center, which we wish to avoid totally. Then that's it. We have our September 2026 intake, January 2026 intake applications are open. Already 500 plus students have enrolled with the Europe Study Center in Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, and Bangalore offices. Thank you so much for your love and support. We will constantly work hard in enlightening students and parents. So the applications are open for January, September. So do contact us. We'll be more than happy to guide you through these processes. So that's it. Thank you so much because watching this live for the past 30 minutes. I sincerely hope you guys liked this awareness video, because if students avoid this commission paying universities and study in foreign universities, it's going to be a beautiful journey. It's going to be an excellent, rewarding journey for the students and parents. Like this, and if you have any questions, you can text to the number that you guys see on the screen, 988-445-7722. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And once again, thank you so much. And we do webinar every Wednesday, every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. live. You can text. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.